Second 710-day celebration. Thank you for joining the 710 Coalition and the City of Alhambra today as we stand together, shoulder to shoulder, in support of completing the 710 freeway. The 710 freeway was originally intended to run from Long Beach to Pasadena. That was the vision back in the 1950s. Unfortunately, that vision remains just that, a vision. We have been debating the freeway for over 50 years, and still we debate. For over 50 years, our communities have witnessed growing congestion and gridlock on our streets. For over 50 years, our communities and this region have been waiting to complete the 710 freeway. Well, I'm here to say today we're not going to wait any longer. Every day our residents, commuters, visitors, probably many of you, sit in gridlock because the 710 freeway is not complete. Every day, roughly 80,000 cars cut through the streets of Alhambra to connect to other freeway systems because the 710 freeway is not complete. Our children, our community, and thousands of residents in surrounding neighborhoods are at risk because the 710 freeway is not complete. The people of Los Angeles County have spoken. In 2008, over 60,000...
If they build the tunnel, it's going to bring more traffic into the area. That's what people don't really understand. It seems that there's going to be a toll.
We love to build tunnels. Many of my guys are over here in these booths. Raise your hand, building trades. If there's anybody looking for a career out there in construction, go over and see these guys, get their information. We're here today to support ending the traffic crisis in Alhambra and the San Gabriel Valley. This is a good project, and as you heard, it's going to create 43,000 good-paying jobs. That's jobs with benefits and pensions, fair wages, the kind of jobs our economy needs, and we don't have enough of them. In the building trades, we just don't build projects. We're part of the communities that they affect. So when you see people out there against tunnels, we build tunnels every day. LA has tunnels all over the place. The Red Line's a tunnel. We work in and out of tunnels every day. There's nothing to be afraid of. Closing the gap will improve the quality of life for everyone in the San Gabriel Valley, for our members, for our families, and for our neighbors, because we're the ones that live here. We're the plumber that lives across the street from you, or the electrician that's next door. We're part of the community. This area has been neglected for far too long. And I gotta say, some of our policymakers are to blame. We need to get those folks out of office and get people in there that look out for us. But we got a good jump on them this time, and we're moving forward. We have a plan for the future, not a bunch of broken ideas and busted solutions. This is our time to move forward. We're proud to stand with the city officials, business leaders, labor leaders, and all the residents. We're going to make this 710 completion a reality. Are you with me?
Thank you very much, Mr. Miller, for those valuable comments on the beneficial impacts of this project will have on creating jobs in this region. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium my colleague from the City of Monterey Park, Councilmember Teresa Real Sebastian.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Good afternoon, 710 Coalition members, City of Alhambra supporters, and all of you who are just fed up with traffic traffic and gridlock. I represent the city of Monterey Park, and I'm proud to say that we are a member of this fast-growing 710 coalition. Let me tell you a little bit about our coalition. 5 cities joined forces, and we decided enough is enough. Monterey Park, Alhambra, San Gabriel, San Marino, and Rosemead are the founding members of the 710 coalition. We are strong, we are loud, we are persistent, and we are growing. And our streets are flooded with traffic every single day. Cars cut through our street of our communities to connect from one freeway to another. And it's not just the streets of Alhambra, it's the streets of all of our communities. Congestion and gridlock extends for miles, and it affects my city, it affects the city of Alhambra, it affects all of our cities. It affects the entire LA region, and enough is enough. It's plain and simple. I can go on and tell you about these effects, but I don't need to, because you live it every single day. As you pull out of your driveway, as you're walking the street, you see this congestion, and enough is enough. Yes. And traffic also affects the public safety, our public safety, because those congested streets make it difficult for our safety units to get quickly to each one of our homes when our family members is having that emergency. Enough is enough. Yes. And cars that sit idle while pedestrians and children are playing, going to school, doing their everyday activities, they're the ones that are suffering. And I have to say, I have to carry one of these every single day because the traffic is getting worse, and I have to depend on this just like many of you do, many of your children do. And instances of asthma are higher in our communities, and you don't think there's a connection? Of course there is. And so I have to rely on this, and again, this is not acceptable. Enough is enough. So I'm here to tell you that we're ready for a solution. We're ready to build a tunnel, and we're ready to close this gap. Today, we, the 710 Coalition, ask you to engage in the discussion, participate in the process, and support what's right for our community and this region. No more stalling, no more hype. It is time, it is ripe. Let's bring this issue to a wrap. Let's build that tunnel and close the gap. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Teresa Real Sebastian. For those comments, it's important for the community to know that Alhambra is supported by a coalition of cities that believe it is important to close the gap and build the tunnel. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the microphone Alhambra Unified School District Board Member Miss Adele Andrade Stadler.
Good afternoon, residents of Alhambra, neighbors. I stand before you as a member of the Board of Education, as a resident, and as a mother, but as a person who lives 3 blocks down, okay, whose daughter went to Fremont Elementary. So I want to thank all the parents that are here today, all the Fremont, those of you who've gone on to Alhambra High. We have been choking for years, and the choking has got to stop. I brought with my favorite prop that all 3 of us in our household use almost on a daily basis. What is it? It's an inhaler, because we have trouble breathing in this neighborhood because of a lack of a tunnel in this city. We need to close that gap, and we need to do it now. We need to do it for the children of this city and the children of the surrounding cities. Please help us do that. Thank you.
Thank you for those powerful words from the board member, Andrade Stadler. it is important for everyone to realize the impact that this incomplete project has on the community. I would like to now to introduce our last speaker for this afternoon, President and CEO of the Los Angeles Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Gary Tobin.
On behalf of the regional business community, I want to say thank you to the City of Alhambra, to the 710 Coalition. Thank you very, very much. You have been battling for 50 years. And the reason you've been battling for 50 years is because this is important. It's important to all the communities that you represent. It's important to the regional transportation system. It's important to every business in Los Angeles County. Thank you very much. You have to keep showing up. You have to keep speaking up. All of us together, we have a great solution here to build a tunnel, and it'll be for the betterment of every single person in this region, even those who are opposing us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tobin, for those comments and for your support. At this time, I'd like to welcome Councilman Stephen Placido back to the microphone as he has one last powerful message to deliver.
I'd like to thank all the speakers here today. As you can see, there's no stopping us now. We need to complete the 710 freeway, and let's get our voices heard. We need to close that gap. How do we stop cut-through traffic? Close the gap. How do we put an end to congestion and gridlock? Close the gap. How do we create 43,000 jobs? Close the gap. How do we keep our communities and our children safe? Close the gap. And how do we create an environment that benefits business? Close the gap. Thank you.
Is that great? Let's close the gap. Before we conclude our program, I would like to have a last item of the business to conduct. To help me, I would like to welcome my colleagues of Alhambra City Council, Barbara Messina, Gary Monterey, Dr. Steve Placido, and Councilmember Luis Ayala. And Councilmember Barbara Messina has a special message. Barbara?
Thank you all for coming. We have a special treat for you today. Tomorrow is the City of Alhambra's birthday. Yay! We will be 111 years old young. We are having